Welcome one and all, I'm Mr. R and this is the Rondinelli Project. Well, it's officially spring and the ice is off the lakes. And that means transitioning here in northwestern Pennsylvania from ice fishing to open water angling. And whether you are anxiously awaiting to get your boat out on your favorite lake to catch some early spring crappies or the first day of trout season to open, it really doesn't matter. It's all good. It's all good. But since the weather here is not quite cooperating yet for me to lake fish and the 2025 statewide trout season doesn't open until April 5th, I thought I would share with you my do-it-yourself fish cleaning table idea. Why? Because it's really nice to have a place to clean your fish. So let's take a look. This is my fish cleaning table right here. In an earlier video, about a year ago, I took some pictures of it in kind of a run and gun video just at the end. And there was some interest in the table, so I thought maybe I would just do this video just prior to the start of the fishing season before it kicks off. My neighbor threw this double bowl stainless steel sink away, and I said, hey, if you're not using that, I'll take that. So that's where I got the sink, and I bought a cheap pair of faucets at Home Depot and put those in. I put this bar system on the front to hang a towel if I need to pull the sink around. This is my chute into a 5-gallon bucket. I just store my hose in there. That's how I hook up water supply up to the sink. But that chute, I put inside the 5-gallon bucket, and after I fillet my fish, the part that you don't use goes into the 5-gallon bucket with a plastic bag, and you can throw it away. And this is how I hook up the valve system. This was all, the valves were still intact from my neighbor, so I just kept them. I did extend it to hook up for the hose. I put an extra valve, and this is where you hook the hose on. And that is like a washer connecting hose. I had a couple of those hanging around. You just attach your hose on there, 3/4 inch, and go to your water source. And that's how I feed water to the table. Now the discharge for the wastewater, I just put this swimming pool hose and run that to a drain that goes out into the ditch on my garage. This here is where I put my fillet knives and my electric knife. Just a good place to store everything that I need to use. I put casters on this fish table so that it makes it easier to move it around. In hindsight, I should have put bigger casters on. That would be my recommendation. And this is what it looks like, the whole table at a distance. And you can see that it just uses simple 2x4 construction. You just frame it up, and I use some 2.5, 3.5 inch drywall screws to put it together. A little sheet of plywood in the bottom, 1/2 inch plywood, creates a place to store tackle boxes and things underneath. So that's my fish cleaning table. Pretty simplistic, it's not that hard to make, and I encourage you to design it any way you want to design it to help you do what you do. That works for me. Well, there you go. So that's my fish cleaning table. And for those of you that don't want to bother building your own, I get it. You can buy a fish cleaning table pre-made from Amazon, starting around $50 and up. It can get into the hundreds of dollars. It really just depends on what you are looking for or willing to do yourself. I had materials just sitting around, so I chose to build one myself. It's pretty simple, but it works. That's my video today. Thanks for clicking in, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop me a comment, and until next time, the great outdoors are waiting. Get out there, enjoy nature, do your thing, whatever it is you do. I'm Mr. R, and this is the Rondinelli Project. Have a great day. We gone.